You've got your songs that Remind Me, which came out in April, and your newest one, another one, which came out in October. Two great songs. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to be here, man.
Hey, let's start by talking a little bit about your song, another one. What's sort of the meaning behind the song? What's the sort of vibe you're wanting to capture there?
Yeah, man. I mean, another one is actually usually I usually go for another kind of style and topic. I usually write more love songs and stuff. But another one, I was feeling some type of way about some girl. She was always going to another man, not choosing me. So I felt like I had to say something about it. That's kind of the moral of the story there.
I guess songwriting is a good way to express that. What sort of inspired you to get into making music?
You know what's crazy, man? It's like I was just listening to music for so long. I was listening to a lot of the new SoundCloud era back in the day, 2016, right? So I was like, holy shit, like this is like the coolest thing ever. I want to get into doing this somehow. So I kind of was just listening to a ton of music. And then at the end of the day, I just started making it.
Do you have like musical people in your life, or do you just sort of make music just because?
My mom, she loves like, she always wanted us to play instruments and stuff. And my grandpa played piano, but no one that was like singing or anything. But we were always encouraged to play like instruments when we were younger, and I just kind of was the one that did singing too.
Fair enough. Hey, coming back to sort of the meaning behind another one, what was the sort of. You mentioned that there was like a girl and then you wrote a song about it. What was the sort of writing process like there? How did it come about? How did you write it?
It was pretty smooth, honestly. Like I just in my house, like actually in the room that you see me in right now. This is my studio, actually. Funny enough, it has a lot of books, but it was pretty simple. Honestly, it took me like a day and a day and a half, and it was all done because honestly, it was just something that I just needed to get out of my mind. So it just came super fast.
Yeah, because it came out in October, and I've seen you posting about it a lot online. How's the sort of reaction to the song been?
I mean, it's been insane, dude. Honestly, I've never expected, like, honestly, because I posted my first ever song in April, I never expected anyone to listen to my stuff. So, I mean, for like a couple thousand people to really like love and DM me and tell me how much it means to them is like really the best thing ever.
Hey, speaking of your song that came out in April called "Remind Me," can you tell me sort of about that? What's the meaning behind that song?
So, the meaning behind that song is just being with someone that kind of makes you feel like, you're worth something, honestly. That's just kind of the whole, it's just finding that person that you really click with, and that's kind of the meaning behind that whole song. I mean, it's just one of those things that also came out pretty easy. It took me a couple of days to write, but yeah.
Yeah, because I've listening to your music. I've noticed you have sort of like a Justin Bieber, Dominic Fike sort of sound. What's the kind of vibe you're going for in terms of how your music sounds?
Right. Honestly, for me, that song was inspired by an acoustic version of Kill Bill by SZA. Which is it came out and this had this really nice acoustic guitar, and I was like, oh my God. And then, just how my voice is, it just people were like, oh my God, this sounds like Justin, and it sounds, people started making comparisons, and I was like shocked myself. I was like, I started listening to Justin myself, and I was like, I'm a fan because you sound like me too, man. So no, but the kind of that was the inspiration for that song. Definitely like SZA, people like that.
Who sort of are your music inspirations? Who do you look to when, I don't know, when you're thinking of music, when you're writing a song and just want to be inspired by music? Who are your music inspirations?
I would say just there's so many. It's hard to even like, and I don't want to be that guy because I know everyone's like, I listen to everything, but like probably more R&B influences than anything, just because I love the way that they sing. I mean, the riffs and runs and stuff. And so I'd say like probably like SZA and people like that. But I don't know. It's just constant, like whatever I'm listening to at the time. I mean, I just posted my playlist on my Instagram story, so I think there's like Dominic Fike's actually in there, some role model, Gracie Abrams is there, Fleetwood Mac. So I'm kind of going in that kind of direction.
All amazing artists. Hey, what's coming in the future from you? Is there anything there you can sort of reveal?
Yeah, I can actually. So I am planning to drop a few singles before I'm releasing my EP that is supposed to come out in May, and it's gonna sound a little bit more, organic drums and acoustic guitar, very like live kind of feel of it, less kind of synthy stuff. So it's gonna be, I feel like they're gonna enjoy it. I love it so far. So
Awesome. Looking forward to that. Hey, dream collab. Who's your dream person to sort of, I don't know, make a song with, make a couple of songs with, or maybe even have like produce your music?
And I know what they want me to say too. And I'm gonna say Justin, honestly, because I think that would be a good one. And if not Justin, I would love to do something with Billy. I think that would be super dope. Just we have like a kind of similar, like very like soft kind of vibe. So I think that'd be dope.
Where can people sort of find you online?
I mean, shit, like everywhere, honestly. I mean, they got like I got like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and then all the musical platforms you can find me there. But I'm very, very responsive on Instagram and stuff. So if you ever want to talk about something, you can DM me. I answer always. So I try to at least.
And I think Justin Bieber's in New Zealand at the moment, so if by this random stroke of luck he's listening, DM him.
Hey, Justin, hit me up.
Hey, thanks for chatting. It's been good. We'll definitely have to chat again. You've got your songs Remind Me and another one out now, available to stream everywhere, and people can find you online.